Hey guys, making a Falcon knee guide. So, to start off, as I usually do when I go over a specific move from Falcon, I look at the frame data. So, looking at the frame data, the move has like a 13 frame starting animation before the 3 frames of strong knee hitbox comes out, frames 14 through 16. Followed by 17 through 30 is the weak knee. After that is like 5 frames of lag time, with the 4 frames after it being interruptible. So yeah, that's the frame data. Let me talk about the implications of the overall frame data. Mostly the last 5 frames of lag time at the end. So weak knee having 5 frames of lag time, that's not a lot. So for example, you can use that in edge guarding where you purposely throw out like the weak knee kind of early, and then you hit him with the last 3 frames and follow up with like an up air. And if you hit him with the weak knee later, then you can hit them with like an up air quicker than you can if you hit him like earlier. Like say like you hit him in frame 17 through like 20, then you don't have nearly as much time as say like frames like 28, 29. So low percents, that's a huge difference for like say you got like a strong knee, and then like you hit him to about 40%, then you want to go for like a really late weak knee up there. And I'll talk about more situations where that weak knee is actually also really good too in other edge guarding spots. So yep, that's pretty much it for the frame data. Now to get into actual slippy, or rather Uncle Punch. So So knee has a overall move again with some startup, but a really powerful forward air. Some people call it like a mini rests. It's pretty good for shield pressure because it's plus. If you time it correctly, it's +1 on against shield grab. You got a 1 frame advantage to jump Uncle Punch, and you know, there's a lot of times where your opponent's going to be shielding. Hitting it with the knee is a strong part of his overall mix-up game, especially if you want to do a more aerial heavy style like I do, as opposed to staying like grounded and sharking for a grab. Yeah, my style is more so doing aerials and mixing them up. So, what are your overall mix-ups with knee on shield? There's like knee jab, knee gentleman, knee raw grab. Although that is grab has some frames before it comes out, so that's like you banking on them holding the shield, which happens sometimes. So knee grab, it's a decent mix-up. Another good one's like a knee dash back. And you can like fall it back with like a grab after you dash back, or like another knee, and there. Yeah, whatever you choose. So very important to note that it's quite good to hit them on shield, and if you hit them too close, you probably want to like do a jab or something else. Looks like you can roll away. Buffer roll away. Say you find someone who's like cognizant that you're gonna jab a lot, so they hold block or CC at a block. You might just want to dip. This C-stick buffer roll away. But if you hit them on the tip of the shield, then it's really hard for them to counter you out of shield. Like, they can't shine you out of shield as Fox or Falco really can't really grab you. And sometimes you want to hit them close, so then they take the bait. They want to like grab you. Okay, so that's it for like the overall close range shield pressure. The other ways you can use knee and neutral is yellow knee, shuffle knee, yellow knee at them. While not as, say, versatile as yellow stomp, stomp has like a lasting hitbox, with stomp always being equal strength, essentially. Well, knee, you gotta kind of hit him in the 3-frame window and be spaced well too. So, you know, after dash dancing, and you go for the yellow knee. Sometimes stomp will like be more effective as the yellow approach choice. Not saying that yellow knee isn't bad. Just something to think about. Some people never stomp; they only go for the knee. So there's some matches where non-fastfall knee is good. I think Marth is one of them. So against Marth, non-fastfall knee is quite good because one of 3 things will happen. When you go for this knee, you have a chance of trading with Marth. Everyone hates Martsnare, but Martsnare has some startup. And you can also potentially trade with the beginning of Martsnare and get like a strong knee off. You only take like a couple percent and they take like a big hit. Scenario 2, you cross them up. Now you're behind Marth, and Marth has bad out of shield, so you're in an actually advantageous spot. Scenario 3, you go for it. Marth like does a 40 out of shield, he gets swatted away. You take 10%, but you don't really die often. So against Marth, it's quite good to go for a yellow knee with no fastfall. Sometimes you want a fastfall too, but a good mix-up is not fastfall far away. Especially if the Marth is like a scrubby dash dance only Marth. Like a lot of Marths still play Falcon like he's a spacey, like Fox or Falco. And you know, those go back and forth. And they'll really play you like you're a spacey, even though like Falcon has better. He can go like more further horizontally, despite the nature of his speed and weight, his fall speed. So, good choice. The better Marts though will they'll account for like Falcon doing this often, so you can't do it all the time, or you just do it definitely less. They'll space specifically for that situation. They'll cross you up even. You know, they're the ones who are more cognizant of that tactic. You got to be careful of. But again, the crappier Marts, people play like old Zane, pretty valuable. So let's talk about weak knee. Again, I talked about how when you do a knee, there's only 5 frames at any lag. There's like 4 more, but it's cancelable after the 5. Why is that important? Because you can quickly do something out of the weak knee. So you can like clip them and up air pretty quick. And again, like I said in the beginning of the video, there's a big difference between hitting them early with the weak knee as opposed to later on. Because if you hit them very late, you have like a 5-frame window to connect. Hit them early, you got like your window is like now 20, or now it's like gonna take 20 frames to connect. So in a game like Melee, that's a big difference. You want to hit someone at low percent with weak knee up there when they're off stage. You have to kind of do it when it's like the tail end of the weak knee. If someone's recovering very low, great timing and speed. You can like weak knee them, and come back. So it looks like here I can do like a short hop, fast fall, late like short hop and fast fall as I need, and you can go really low. So you know, a lot of spaces nowadays will like some spaces have a style of going very low and doing like a sick angle to like sweet spot the edge, and you know, you don't necessarily want to do like other moves because of the risk factor. But weak knee, with really good timing, you can like clip him and make it back, almost no matter how low you go. On a stage like Yoshi's. Again, not a lot of people account for like the very low lag time at the end of weak knee. Really important for edge guarding and, you know, edge guarding the situations for up air at low percents. And if they go low, you can like clip him and make it back. Barely not done. Again, it's kind of hard, so it's worth practicing. I'm also not that good at doing it myself. Something to work on. What else? There is a reverse knee. Say like a space he's recovering like right here. It's kind of awkward to hit him with Falcon's hitbox if I'm facing forward. Falcon has like a hitbox as his knee and his thigh. There's like 2 circles if you look at the frame data. But it's very hard after hugging the wall. So how do you circumvent this in an easy way? You just turn around and do weak knee. Turning around will waste some time, but if you have that luxury of time, then it'll make edge guarding when you hug the wall easier. Or you can just like try to hug the wall as you do the forward knee. Pretty tough. Some Falcons are really good at doing it. I see Wizzy play. He can kind of account for like the spaces to hug the wall better than most Falcons. I think me and Nunn prefer to just turn around if he had the luxury, or stay on stage. I like to up tilt or grab ledge, but you know, if you can do this, pretty useful. Also, reverse knee, you can do if they up B are recovering kind of close, you can do this. Weak knee, double jump grab ledge. Weak knee will clip him. You can grab ledge. Why is that good? Because if you do it the normal way, you can't really grab the ledge as quick. Because you gotta up B. You waste some time up B. So, you know, another useful trick tool. So that's that for Falcon's knee. You would think it's just a move to like kill people quickly, maybe like weak knee up here, but he does actually quite a lot of a learning curve to the actual move, especially for edge guarding. And hopefully this guide helped you guys out. Thanks for watching.